Mr. Singh, I know I'm not going to ask you on the investigation part. As the family's lawyer, I understand that you're going to go with whatever's happening and whatever you know on the case. But yesterday, Siddharth Pithani's statement to the CBI was accessed by us. Pithani has clearly told the CBI that he had spoken to Sushant. Sushant feared for his life after speaking to Disha, and he also thought, I will be killed. These are the words Pithani has told the CBI. He's also told Rhea Chakrabarti left with his laptop, Sushant's laptop and hard drives, and said that she could fix him. What do you think is the actual state of things that could have happened between 8th and 14th, sir?
Well, between 8th and 14th, firstly, because Rhea had blocked Sushant and taken away his laptop and all his valuables from his home, she had taken 2 large bags. So definitely Sushant was extremely anxious and he was extremely sort of nervous, and he was mentioning that nervousness to his sister. The sister tried to calm him down, but and until the 12th she was a little successful, but she had to leave because her daughter was small and her daughter was with another friend, so she had to go away. But definitely, if this fact of Pithani changing sides, because he was the only person who was there when the body was lowered, and he was the only person in the house when whatever happened to Sushant that particular night or next day morning. So if he is changing sides like this so frequently, because if you recall, initially he was telling the family that Rhea has, spoiled his life and made his life miserable, and he was, sort of confiding with the family immediately after the death. When the FIR got registered and his name was not mentioned as one of the accused, he suddenly changed side and he started helping Rhea, and he gave her that email which she used in the Supreme Court. It is at that stage that the family really got worried that probably Sushant changing side like this is, an indication that all was not well at the household of Sushant Singh Rajput the night he died. And that, with the other doubts which the family already had with regard to, the height of Sushant Singh Rajput and his being able to hang from that fan, and whether if you would hang from that fan, whether that kind of a mark will come on his neck or not. The other marks on his, neck, and other injuries to his body, and the fact that the postmortem was done in a very hurried manner, time of death not mentioned, postmortem done at night, which is not permitted at all unless there is a specific court order that this postmortem should be done at night. So all these factors, ultimately made the family really rethink. And that is why in the statement, the father's statement to the CBI, he mentioned that he fears that he may have been killed. And I'm quite hopeful that between today and tomorrow, the CBI, with the help of the forensic team of the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, will be able to take a final call that this was homicide and not suicide. And once that happens, then it is my, sort of hope that the pace of the investigation will again speed up after this. So let's see, things should come out in the public domain very soon, and the family is quite hopeful that the perpetrators of, causing death to Sushant Singh Rajput will be booked very soon, and the matter will be taken to its logical end.
I also want to, Mr. Singh, like you're saying, this is so crucial. The AIIMS team is looking at the report. The Cooper Hospital does a very hurried post-mortem. This is something Dr. Sudhir Gupta has stated could be possibly homicide, which he's examining. Even as the AIIMS team is going to be meeting the CBI team today, and we're being told they're going to be having a discussion on all this. We also know how when the night Disha died, Nitesh Rane has come forward and given out a testimony because he spoke to her fiancé Rohan Rai. He says there was a party that happened. Something wrong happened with Disha at the party. She reached home and she was allegedly pushed from her building. When that happened, Rohan Rai took 25 minutes to come down, which is very strange given the fact that he was her live-in partner and her fiancé. He says, Nitesh Rane says Rohan Rai told him she had made a call to Sushant. Sushant further told Rhea, and Rhea had told possibly someone at the party. A lot of unconnected things that are coming forward clearly shows, Mr. Singh, that the Disha case is connected directly to Sushant Singh's death.
Well, Rhythm, I'd not like to comment on this because this is completely something which is being investigated, and this is something where my commenting will not be proper, because unless I have some direct information of what exactly happened, and Nitesh Rane, whether what he's saying is correct or not, and the timing of his whatever he's saying, he should have said this much earlier if he knew all this for all this while. So I would not directly comment anything on that. I'd rather wait for the investigating agencies to look into this matter and take a final call. Thank you, Rhythm. Thank you.